So let's talk about that. You're talking about legislation that's needed called the FEED Act. Can you tell us about how that would work and alleviate? We have millions of people going to bed hungry. How does it help?
Well, I want to say that when you see folks like José Andrés and folks like Tom Colicchio, like we are able to agree in a very crazy way to be talking about bills, it's because senators like Senator Coons and many others, they've been giving us an amazing opportunity over the years to learn how the system works. So in a moment like this, we can be part of the solution. So what World Central Kitchen began doing was putting restaurants to work in this pandemic, right? All the restaurants are out of job. And if you have hungry people, who are the best people to feed the hungry? Cooks, chefs, restaurants. You don't have to reinvent the system. Obviously, to feed everybody, it requires not one solution, but multiple solutions. We need to be funding the food banks appropriately. We need to make sure they have enough volunteers or people they can hire. We need to make sure that the SNAPs, what we know as food stamps, that is well funded and that we can even increase its reach by using them in restaurants or being able to order online or be able to order on farmers markets. We need the school lunch programs to be kept and maintained, and even introducing extra money so you don't only feed the children, but you also feed the families. But what we began doing at World Central Kitchen was simple. We put almost 2,000 restaurants to work all across America. Restaurants doing anywhere from 100 to 2,000 meals each, where locally, the mayors, the different NGOs, we can connect the need with the restaurants, and all of a sudden we solve many problems. We are able to put people to work. We are able to feed the hungry. In the process, we put the system up and running. The restaurants can be buying from the farmers. All of a sudden, you don't have waste. It's a brilliant 360-degree idea. The FEED Act, brilliant. We are bringing Republicans and Democrats together. Congress already passed. It's on the Senate. We know we have people like Senator Coons and then Senator Harris, Senator Tim Scott from South Carolina, Republicans again and Democrats working together. This is breaking bread at its worst moment. Is the best politics that happens is good policy.
So, Senator, it's in your ball court right now. You know, we have idle restaurants, idle chefs, unemployed people, and we have hungry people. So what is it in, I mean, are you optimistic that this legislation is going to pass, and when?
Well, Mary, frankly, as I've traveled up and down my home state of Delaware and seen the food bank of Delaware providing food, badly needed food to newly hungry Delawareans in food box distributions, helped by volunteers, helped by our National Guard, I'm clear about how urgent this need is. I am so grateful to José Andrés and World Central Kitchen for everything that they are doing to bring forward innovative solutions to addressing hunger in the United States. I am concerned that right now there isn't a sense of urgency, Mary, on how to move this bill forward in the Senate. Senator Scott and Senator Harris have a wide number of senators interested in supporting and moving this bill. But the majority leader, Mitch McConnell, Republican senator of Kentucky, is showing no urgency about taking up and passing another bill to respond to the pandemic. As Jose just said, hunger is invisible, but we know it is infecting millions. It is impacting and affecting millions of American households, from rural communities to urban communities. We also know that we have farmers who grow for restaurants who have surplus crops they're going under or having to throw away. We have restaurant workers who are only now beginning to get back to work in some places. In Delaware, Little Delaware, we have 2,000 restaurants. The vast majority of them are closed, and maybe a third of them will not open again. We can come together to address hunger. The FEED Act is a great way to do that. Another way I am hoping we will do that is by expanding national service, the so-called AmeriCorps program, to give opportunities for Americans currently out of work to get engaged in national service and working in their communities, to support food banks, to support programs like Meals on Wheels, to support this connection between farmers, local restaurants, and hungry families that Jose is drawing our attention to today.